8 months ago.
Wow, where, oh, Jesus, hold on. I was clipping the microphone when I went Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's gonna come. It's coming. It's coming. Oh! Just kidding. You know that feel when you're like coming and then just you're like, oh God, oh God, ah! Ah! Bam! Bam, 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 bam. You know when it's coming and then it's not coming, and then all of a sudden then you come and then it comes. I feel like the Star Fox 64 credits theme is like just the biggest. I don't understand why. It's the same thing Kondo did with Ocarina of Time. The same exact like chords at the end. Except it didn't end like that. Bum 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 bum. Anyway. That's what I think. What do you think? Huh? Fuck you think? Fuck are you thinking about? I'm looking at you. What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Tell me your thoughts. Penny for your thoughts. Nickel for your thoughts. I in demand. Raise the prices of thoughts. I'm a Twitch thought. I speak Spanish. I love your content. What's up? Gracias. Thinking about cum. I require a cowarder for mine. Oh. Let's get my controller input up. Bam. All right, we are ready to play the video game known as Bomberman. Wow, Bomberman, I hear you not say. Isn't that game from the time that I wasn't even born? And my answer is fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. It's the 64th Bomberman. They just churn these motherfuckers out. Ah, please. 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 I don't even know if that even fucking worked. Okay, it did. Oh, dude, congrats on the PB. 2 hours and 4 minutes? Fuck yes. Is that for MGS1 or MGS2? I feel like MGS1 would be kind of clunky, but I don't know, maybe 2 is also clunky. I just remember the controls in Metal Gear Solid 2 being like really nice. Always do that. MGS1? Fuck yeah. Just read a message from earlier. Kondo and his tight chords. What does that mean? Like chordussy? Ooh. I love Koji Kondo's tight chordussy. Like, I can imagine that you mean that the voice leading keeps the voices very close together. Hi, Sab. Why would you come in on that comment? Of all the things and all the... It's music talk, you wouldn't get it? Yeah, it's true. I don't really understand music. I'm not really much of a musician. I have no fucking idea, Jules. We were talking... What were we talking... Oh, no, we were talking about cum. Yeah, I don't think there's winning, Sad. Shig Online, thanks so much for the 6 months. Wow, wow. I play guitar. What's music theory? Music theory is the theory that music is good. And it's only a theory because it's not true. Music fucking sucks. Hello, Dark Overlord. I wish to subscribe to your newsletter. Huh? I should have a newsletter. Don't a lot of people have that? They have like fucking like YouTubers have like they email you when there's a new video out or something. Does that work? Sean, thanks so much for the 100 bits. Here's a quote for you. I am the yolk. Don't want the yolk. I want the smoke. I'm going to smoke all of your weed. Paper box house as Eggman. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Never finished this game? Yeah, this game is very difficult. It's a very hard video game. We're speedrunning it because fuck my life. Electro, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Holy shit. Guys, we're at 963 subs out of 10. I can't believe it. We're so close to that goal. You on TV? 2YB? Oh well. That's very nice of you. Yo, level 2 hype train. Let us fucking go. Just a few more subs. Yeah, just a few more. Like, we're so close to that goal. Ah, oh, love it. It's a good start.
New subscribed family Jules Jamily member on twitch.tv.
Electro, thanks so much for the 2 months with the Prime. You guys keep my electricity running. My vibrator vibrating. The one that is in my ass. Edging the... Yeah, we're so close to the sub goal, man. So close. My butt vibrator plugs into the wall. It gives me chess moves. Yeah, every time I said this, I have a dildo in my ass right now, and every time you guys donate with a message, it reads it to me in text to speech, but in Morse code to my butthole. What's up, Soraya? It's the same technology as seen on TV. I mean, the chess competition. Yeah, 59.49. That's good. Does it vibrate every donation? Yes. Have you ever came from it? That's really a super personal question. Why would you even ask me something so private? Do it. Nope. You bitch. Come to me. Come to me, you bad, bad dragon. Ooh, okay. I can work with that. I mean, we can't. We cannot work with that. Why did that happen? He threw the fucking bomb. He threw it. He done threw the bomb. I didn't want him to do that. Damn. Oh my god, he hit the bomb out of my hand. Straight on, bitch. Man. Alright, well, fuck that one. I'm currently playing Test Drive 6 on my PlayStation 1 and I'm about to arrest street racers as a cop. Awesome. Okay. 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 Here we go. Love to see Veggie Tales tackle Revelations. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is the first round. That was just practice. I had to practice the bad dragon. I mean the dragon. I mean the bad dragon. I mean Brad. Brad the bad dragon. Good luck and don't fuck it up. Wow. Wow, thanks. So much faith in me. We're doing something that's so difficult. And you're just like, don't fuck it up. You're like the fucking guy who like says like, kick the ball to the fucking the soccer players. I don't know if you're American, but soccer, I hardly know her. Streams all day to avoid depression. That'll do it. I've been playing Factorio 34 hours a day to avoid depression. I'm Canadian. Yeah, sock her, then shoe her, then send her on her way. What do you think of the soundtrack to the Dragon Ball Z OC? It's awesome. Dragon, rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z. Right. Love cum. Never watched that show? I feel like it's a hard watch if you it's I don't know if Dragon Ball Z really aged well. I feel like it had to be like a show you grew up with, and then you can't not enjoy it because I love it. But it's a slow burn. It definitely made many decisions as far as its pacing. That's for sure. Might give it a shot. Yeah, I would say so. Don't start at the beginning though. I feel like, or maybe you should. Who knows? Watch Price is Right on Lukagen stream. That's fucking awesome. I feel like Lukagen does the streams that I wish I could. But like if I did fucking stuff like, I don't know, watch shit I want to watch, and people would be like, Jules, you can't do that. You can't have Pornhub on Twitch. It's fair. That's fair. You can't watch blacked.com on twitch.tv. First time chatter here. I can see that. Do you like Little Caesars? Little Caesar, these nuts. Little Caesar, I hardly know her. First time chatter, I hardly know her. Got him. I don't like Little Caesars, but I do like their deep dish. Like, honestly, it's weird. Their deep dish, which is a complete ripoff of I think it's Jets Pizza, by the way, is phenomenal. And you get it, like I usually do it with like fucking cheese, a little bit of jalapenos, and then or no, I just get the fucking cheesy jalapeno dip, right? Yeah, no, it fucks. And what's weird about it, and I don't know if anyone agrees with me, it tastes better after you microwave it than it does when you get it like from the place. I don't know why. What's up, Sammy? Absolutely does. It tastes phenomenal microwaved after you've put it in the fridge for like a day. I'm sure people also come on The Price is Right when they win. I don't think they do. I don't think they come. Maybe. I don't think so. God, I want deep dish so bad, but I'm trying to watch my figure, you know? I gotta keep the weight off the hips, you know what I'm saying? I've like exclusively been eating like, I'm not on that diet anymore, thank fuck, but USA got a better sound. Oh, really? Did they have different music for the Latin America Spanish dub? Interesting. More cushion for the pushin'? No. That's just more copium for the opium. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Do it. Ooh, okay. Straight on. Why can't you be gay on? Like the hit anime show, Gay On, with the girls that play instruments. I knew you were gonna go over there, if I didn't try. Fuck you, dude. Fuck off. Ah. He's so close, man. He's just so fucking close to me. He's in my personal fucking bomb bubble. It's gonna be one of those days where it's just gonna be a whole bunch of practice runs. Here we go. Just kidding. We're gonna get the PB today. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna get sub 25 today. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. I'm manifesting my future. You don't want to live in a self-fulfilling prophecy. Bad Dodd? Is that like Dad Bod? Blue Charizard. It is Blue Charizard. It's Brad Blue Charizard. Blue Eyes, Blue Dragon. Blue Eyes, Blue everything. He's blue. It's like blue from Blue's Clues, but dragon. Bad dragon. Bad Blue's Clues. I hate it. Mi corazón tiene pura maldad. I don't know pura maldad, but I know my heart. Is Vegeta saying my heart will go on? When you get a blue eye. Whatever. No, we're not resetting. I really want to go. Sammy, have you seen mine? My Wiggly? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I'm not logged in. The fucking bomb didn't explode the mouth. You have it. You're subscribed to the channel. Yeah, there he is. You like him? It's Mario. He's shaking his little caboose. I just love how like it's so fucking cute in its original thing, and Thunderscott made that one. It's just so fucking awful there. It's just like flappy ass cheeks. I love it. He's got these little flappy ass cheeks that are just going back and forth. Thunderscott's a peach. He do be. I don't know if he's thick, you know? He's just kind of like loose, you know? He's just, like, everything's just fucking kind of like flopping around, you know? I mean, it's how I imagine his like physique is, you know? It's just floppy and saggy. We're only losing a few seconds, so it's fine, I guess. Can't wait for this to fucking PB, and then we just are always like 6 seconds green in the first split. It just feels so good. Mario down with the thickness. What would Mario say instead of ooh ah ah ah? Yeah hoo 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 hoo. Yeah hoo 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 hoo. It's fucking awful. Yeah, hoo 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 hoo. Get up, come on, get up with spaghetti. Get up, come on, get down with spaghetti. It's the Mario version. Oh wow, yeah, Wario would be oh wow, true. Mamma mia. Mamma mia! God, we're not even speedrunning Mario and we can't fucking stop talking about it. Luigi, get the spaghetti. Will you be my bomb dom? Sure. Is that just like, I'm like a dom in bed with you, but we play with bombs? Okay. That seems highly dangerous and irregular. I'm down. Is it true that you're incredibly based? I feel like it's very unbased to claim that you are based. So yeah, super based. What if John Bomberman is Mario? They do look about the same height, it's true. My thoughts on zebra cakes, they're delicious, but goddamn, if you want to ass like Mario in that fucking gif, have at it. This motherfucker.
Welcome to the Jamly.
Voltaic Plato, thank you so much for the 24 months. That's 2 years. That's 2 goddamn years. Alright, you fucking piece of... Fuck you! This dragon is such a... Why? Why is this happening to me? What the fucking... Why is this happening? How? How are we botching this dragon fight so bad today? It's like I can't even fucking get, like... If he does the fucking fire breath move, I can't get a bomb off on him. Like, that first one felt like it should have hit him, but it didn't. Here we are. We're here, right? There you go. Of course, because we fucking reset it. Alright. That would have been such a not bad dragon, but of course not. What's up, Ace the Jedi Master? Hello. Seems like the dragon angle really helps to be in your favor. Yeah, but like, If he's too close to the edge, like the way he was there, we have a very high chance of bonking him, and then we can't do any more damage to him. Or we're too close to the bomb. You should do it again, but without all those mistakes. You should send that message without all the mistakes. An opportunity to buy zebra cakes today, and I didn't, but I did. But cinnamon rolls to me. Oh, you did buy cinnamon rolls? Dude. Man, I love sugar so fucking much, but I'm pretty sure my body just, like, hangs on to every single fucking thing. Blame Frank Stallone for the dragon fight going poopy. I'm down to blame literally anybody but myself at this point. Being a fat fuck lately, and I'm only a little ashamed. Dude, I'm trying not to be a fat fuck. Hard, though. Brought back Pitch Black. That's kind of... Damn. There we go. With cosmic brownies, but haven't had them. Dude, those are all like little Debbie shits, right? Those are all so fucking good. Those fucking cream rolls look like a fucking cream pied butthole. God. Oh, Hostess. Or, yeah, some of those are Hostess, right? Are we supposed to be not fat when there's so much good food? There's a lot of theories that go around that say that, like, one of the reasons we have obesity is humans are not supposed to have readily available food. Like, our bodies are designed to go through, like, famines, you know, bad seasons, you know, and, like, when we don't, and we're always fed, our bodies naturally are just gonna hold on. Like, it depends on fucking, I guess, metabolisms, but, you know, how much energy you expend and stuff, how much you, like, put on weight or don't, you know. 'Cause there's some people that eat like crazy and they never put on any weight. And they just, I don't know. It's not, you know, everyone thinks that you just shit it out, but you don't. Like, a lot of weight loss comes out through breathing, exhalation. So if you hyperventilate a lot, you'll lose a lot of weight. Can you sing the What's New Scooby-Doo first line? I love your voice. What's new, Scooby-Doo? What's new, Scooby-Doo? What's new, Scooby-Doo? Scooby. Right? Is that the melody? How's bombing the man? Good. It's first run of the day. Ruh-roh. What if I have asthma? Then you're... You know, you get diabetes instantly if you have asthma. There we go. 2.1 off. That's a good start. Guys, when I close my eyes, I can see the Factorio fucking conveyor belts. They're just like, it's like, you know when you would play DDR a lot and then you would close your eyes and you just see the fucking arrows go by? Just how I am with Factorio. I literally, like, I was just like, I've got so much shit to do tomorrow, I can't play Factorio too late, and then, oops, it's 8 a.m. I'm trying to fucking build a spaceship, bro. Shit takes time. I really want to put out a video on Tuesday. Like, I think the mix is good. I just have to film it and edit it, and it'll be ready to go. Fuck it. We need both. Fuck it. We need both. I lost 11 hours to Factorio last weekend. Yeah, that sounds about right. I lost probably about that much too. And I went out last weekend. It's just wild. I literally, like, stayed at a friend's house.
Welcome to the Jamly.
Still played Factorio.
Only jam inside
Syntaxer, thank you so much for the 17 months. Yo, my sub has been so long and girthy. It's true. I keep talking about Syntaxor's long, girthy sub. Does it have exercise-induced asthma, so it's a little hard for me to go running without having trouble breathing? Yeah, that's the stuff. Mixes are godly. Thank you. I really don't think so. I feel like I'm having a really hard time lately. And I'm trying to go through like courses and stuff right now. Like my goal is like I want to be able to look at my mixes today and be like, wow, those are shit. And a lot of the time I already do. $20 for a foot long? Yeah, it used to be $5. $5 penis. Oh, $59.91. But I need both fucking power-ups. All right, let's fucking try to have a not terrible fucking dragon. A not terrible bad dragon. A very nice bad dragon. I miss when penises were only $5. It's just supply and demand. $5 for penis is a steal? I think so. I feel like you get what you pay for, though. Okay. Please, for the love of God, don't fuck this up. Kinda. Okay, we're good. Holy shit! Thank you! Not a bad dragon. Satisfactory bad dragon. Dragon down bad. Master Gohan Zero, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Okay, let's go to level 2, everybody! For the first time in the stream, for the first run of the day. I'm okay with you always associating me with bad dragon. You say that like it's a bad thing. Like it's a bad dragon. Fire. I need barn. There it is. I'm guessing. We're good. Close though. So your first run of Super Mario World after reloading save states like 200 times? Fuck yeah. I know, there are more fucking levels in this game. There's more than just 4. They got greedy. They were like, I don't know. I want this game to be as cool as Mario 64, but it wasn't. God, you're so fucking negative, man. I think it's a pretty cool game. I think it's pretty cool. It doesn't have to be as good as Mario 64. Are those cups of cum? Scum? Bomberman Hero was pretty tits. I never played it. I heard it was good. The player stages are super fun. I like the single player. I like it. Bomberman is good in his own way. I think so too. You compare to yeah, like there's games that come out today that aren't as good as Mario 64. Even like if Mario 64 came out today, like I feel like people always say like, oh, if fucking GoldenEye came out today, then no one would play it. And while you're right, fuck you, because it's one of my favorite games of all time. GoldenEye plays like shit. And that is a scientific fact. Unfortunately, we lost all that time. It's just like 5 seconds. We're doing okay. We're not. Have you played the remade GoldenEye? Which one? Smash was quality for sure, but I think people do know that. The Wii one? Yeah, I think that one was horrible, right? They've tried to remake GoldenEye like 3 times. And the only good remake is the crowd-funded GoldenEye Source. You've got to be kidding me. Are they doing one for Switch? No, I think they're just making GoldenEye available for what do you call it? Virtual console, or whatever, right? Don't you fucking asshole. Fucking asshole. It's just bad RNG. Like, we did everything perfectly and just terrible fucking luck. I hit him perfectly. We had the highest chance of success to get him to do the move that we can do 2 hearts of damage on him. And that's just the best we could do, I guess. 23. 23 red. We can save that in Red Mountain, though. Sure. Like, Orion gets in the pool, we'll save half of that. And if this all goes really well, we'll be back to green. Wow. Kind of pooped a little. And had a little bit of a poop there. Yeah, I think GoldenEye with online multiplayer is gonna fuck so hard. I'm very excited about that. I feel the safest when I just hold that bomb, like so that it doesn't fucking blow up on me. Ah, Keaton Kid, thank you so much for
Family
the
Jewels
6 months on the
member
3-month streak.
Twitch.tv.
This Orion, this perfect Orion goes out to you for your continued support. Oh my god. Well, he did the thing that he's not supposed to do. Fuck you. Yeah, so he did. He didn't do the right pathing. I don't know why. He like 99% of the time does a different pathing there, which allows me to do the quick Orion kill, but he just didn't do it, which is weird. Because Dell was telling me that there's a weird thing where like if you die previous to that level, then it has a chance of him doing that pathing. But we didn't die before that, and he still did the wrong one. Red is good, right? Because it's Mario? Nope. Anything that relates to Mario is bad. Whew! You almost fucking ended my life there. That would have been absolutely a reset, but whatever. Man, but yeah, I know, he was looking for it. Sometimes those guys don't make any sense. I don't understand what their fucking AI is programmed to do. Because it's weird. No creative bosses? Yeah. I like this video game. It's fun. Except when I'm bad at it. Fucking a dick. In Latin America and Japan was the Chala head Chala. Oh, weird. Bob didn't say hi and wish you luck on the rounds. Thank you, Keen Kid. I appreciate that. We saved 3 seconds. We don't need to kill Pekko because we have a heart. Let's fucking go. Oh, but I sure hope I don't pick that. Oh Jesus. We are double flamed up on a fucking Sunday afternoon. Oh boy. Okay. That should be fine, right? Everything's great. This sucks. It's like, what are you supposed to do there? Yeah. Cummies for Bommy. Thank you so much for your cummies for Bommy. One True David. 6 months of cummies. For a while, cummy was like a word like I cringed at the sound of it. You know, like how some people like feel like moist is like a disgusting word or whatever. That's how I felt about the word cummy, but I've made my peace with cummies. Jism. Shoot the jizz, then out you is. Bum, bum, bum. Yummy, cummy, wummy in my tummy. See, that's what I'm gonna point to, and everyone's just like, Jules, you know, your chat is you make your chat like this. Like, no, I would never say yummy, cummy, wummy in my tummy. That's all you. I'm a seminal fluid druid. It was always so cool. Yeah. And he's gone. And he's dead. I don't know how we didn't save time. We didn't need to get the fucking heart. It doesn't make any sense. Well, okay, we saved a second. Wow. Now we need to just save 53 of them, and maybe we can fucking PB. Honestly, like, we could, if we have a fucking godlike harvester, this run might not even be that bad. That's like how much time save there is. But right now, best possible time shows that we can't PB with this run anymore. It's like almost impossible. But all things considered, we should finish a run if we can. I wonder how much Jules must like us to keep streaming. You guys are interesting, you know? You guys say some interesting things, and they get me thinking. And this is such a good environment to be thinking the thoughts that I think, you know? Say them out loud, without filters at all. Just me and my undulating dad thoughts. Look at that penguin. Very cute. Ow! Ow! I love him. He's great. Love him. What the hell I would do? You guys aren't that bad. Wow. Almost slip-slided right off that bitch. You want to give keys? Give keys? Hey, give keys? It sounds like you view the chat as a specimen to be studied. No. I don't really want to know why you guys are like this. I frankly don't care. You've got to be fucking shitting me. You're dead. Don't fucking... He's like confused for the... Huh? New Super Mario 64 Penguin is more cute. It's not a fucking competition. Things can be cute. Guys, I'm getting a new dog. Speaking of cute. I'm getting a new dog. In 1 week. In 1 week, I'm going to be new dogged. When you will do a speedrun of the Google Chrome... Got a name for the dog? Yeah, for right now, I'm probably naming her Yuna. It will be Yuna, the little white Pomeranian. Did I show dog on stream? Of course. Oh, very small dog. Super small. Maybe even smaller than Marnie. It's going to be a cream-colored Pomeranian. So my current goal is, like, I have a very specific dog that I want, you know. So I'm going with a breeder for that. But once she's all trained up, and Pomeranians are very smart, they're hard to train, they're yappy little fuckers, but, like, once I'm gonna train her all up, I'm gonna find her brother at a shelter. That is the goal. Oh my god. Because, like, I have a specific dog I want, but then for my second dog, I don't know what I want. I just want, I want to, like, go to a shelter and, like, you know, Corey describes it, lock eyes with a dog, you know, and just know, you know, like, and I'll try to do that. Yeah, like an animal shelter. Hot take, dogs are awesome. Hot dogs takes are awesome. Oh, okay. You know what? I was just angry about that. I was just mad about that. More of a cat person. I've had too many cats in my life. I'm good on cats, I think. Ow. How do you fuck up this bad? I'll never understand. How's your evening going, sir? Good, we're just doing this practice run right now. Oh, you know what? It's also hard because I've got double flame. I'm not used to it. I practiced this shit so hard the other day, man. I was getting like crazy times with Harvester, and I was like literally like keeping a document of like how many times I lost to Harvester, what the timing I was getting on the thing. I really wanted to know, like, if we're using these strats, like, are they actually working? Are they helping me? This is looking better. Harvester's just a bitch, man. I feel like I'm getting worse. It's that double fire for sure. Like I can absolutely blame it on that. Wow, 2 for 1. Take it. But what was I supposed to do? He was just gonna knock me right up into the fucking missiles. Finish it. Missile, yeah, it's been really fucking bad. And like I'm not very good at blocking the missiles. See, like he does I can't do anything with that. Like if he fires the missiles and then he just fucking runs over me, I can't move. So he just kills me instantly. This I can deal with. So I've got a little bit of time. I need to stop fucking dying to Harvester, man. This is really bad. It's actually really fucking concerning. I can't, man. I don't understand. I can't even beat, like, I'm trying to fucking beat this game fast. I can't even beat this boss. What is happening? I think it's just like I think I just struggle if I have the double power, because I picked up the second power and what do you call it? But it's weird because like most runners actually prefer doing Harvester with 2 powers rather than 1. Now he's cooperating. Holy shit, he almost still fucking killed me. Will you fucking leave me alone? God, that was really fucking annoying. So fucking bad, man. Harvester does haunt my dreams, man. They in the Bomberman community they call him the harvester of runs. People ask what does he harvest? He harvests very good runs. Drains them of their life. Harvester of Sorrow. Sounds like a fucking song name. Okay, Jules just practice. I know, but like that's just, it's so fucking annoying when like you put so much fucking time into something and then something is just such a fucking roadblock, you know? Let's see if this fucking works. We probably just got to be like I don't know. I tried to stun him and he didn't get stunned. He's been just appearing there. I don't want to blame it on bad luck, but this game does have like a ton of fucking RNG. You know, and it really does, like, alter the fucking run. Like, that could have been really bad right there. But luckily he was just far enough in the middle that I could get around him. Blame the RNG. Fish and Orion, yeah. It could have been a like better run that Harvester would have fucked up, but maybe we should just do a few Harvester runs before we do the next run. I mean the first run of the day. This cover of Core from Undertale is sick. Yeah, definitely ripped off Undertale in the soundtrack, but we just try to ignore it. You wanna pipe me? That's how lasers work. Did you know that?
You wanna pipe me?
He said the word. He said the line. Poggy. It's not him. Bitch. What a fucking asshole move there, man.
Playtime is over.
Playtime is over. You want to pipe me is not a question.
I'll finish you.
I'll punish you. I'll punish you, said Sean Connery. He doesn't say gay time.
You pay.
Okay. 3146 is rather embarrassing, considering our PB is 26. The biggest thing was Harvester. I mean, it always fucking is. It's always fucking Harvester, man. Like, I feel like every time we've gotten a PB, it's been an insanely just lucky run where everything went well, and then Harvester was nice. But, like, not all the runs are going to be like that. Just one of those days. It's just one of those days. No, like, you know, you can't just blame it always on, like, oh, it's just one of those days. Like, the whole point of, like, doing runs over and over and over again is just, I don't know, building muscle memory and raising the chance that, yeah. Is there a way to grind Harvester? Or is it like, I mean, yeah, you can. But, like, there's only a, see, you can do shit like that. But it is a lot of RNG. Also, running, Jesus, I don't understand. I usually can just ignore the laser guys as long as they keep moving, but I just feel like they're hitting me so much more lately. I hate that move. It's just being a dick. It's just like, there's no reason for it. Alright, so just, I guess, count the losses. So we lost one. I should probably get a fire, honestly, because... Oh, no, that's gonna kill me. God damn it. It's like, why would he... It's just weird. Alright, let me go... Oh, let me just die, I guess. Game over, so we can leave. Because we're trying to do a run with the extra power, not trying to be that guy, but yeah, we have. But the problem with the extra power is all of my muscle memory is completely fucked. It doesn't do more damage, it just makes the diameter of your explosion bigger. That's all it does. there a training pack or anything for this? You mean like a you know, you can use a ROM or whatever, but I tried to do I have an EverDrive, but it doesn't have like an option that lets me like do save states. Just lays there while you die. Is yeah, definitely a kid's game. Okay. So this is how we're going in. 1 bomb, 1 power, 2 girls, 1 cup. The way God intended. These are the 2 girls, and then the 1 cup is the bomb. See, like in that case, the lasers didn't bother me at all. Maybe because I'm just moving so fast in a different direction. Good read. Good read. $61.46. You get a second fire just before Harvester since Altair. That's what a lot of runners do. But again, a lot of the issue I was having was getting the second fire was actually killing me because I wasn't used to like pulling. Yeah. The fact that the 8 directions is so annoying. Because he doesn't move the same way that Bomberman does, but we're stuck on a 8 direction grid. If I'm just like not lined up right, it's just I have to really kind of. Maybe if I just like run as far away from lasers as I can, maybe that's the way I deal with it. Good read. Okay, 40-48. That's good. My father is a jerk. Which one's worse, a bomb or a jerk? A bomb. Way worse. The seminal fluid that produced you was a bomb. Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. Same thing. What's the difference? If he just keeps doing that, I'm okay with it. I feel like as I get more scared of him, I start pushing back away from him, and now I'm just trying to, but like it gives me the option of that easy like homing missile dodge, but it's way harder to kind of. Wow. God, they need to study this thing's AI for military use. What the fuck? I don't understand how it can. I don't know. Look, thank you, Wild Snake. Lost 5 minutes to Harvester on the last run. That was fun. We are practicing. How you doing? How you doing, Snake? Typical Harvester. I know. So fucking annoying. Fuck you. Fuck, so close. Mostly because like I had 2 fires and I just wasn't used to it. Like especially like my turnarounds for being able to hit the homing missiles are just like so tight. Like I've just trained myself to. Ah, god damn. Hate the homing missiles so much. Lucky. That was lucky. Why can't we get this? Like, holy shit. That's like the fastest harvester I've ever seen. What the fuck was that? 2277? Holy god. That was insane. It's how good it could be. But no. Harvester world record. I don't know if it's a Harvester world record, but it's definitely fast. That would have pulled my fucking best up down to like 23. Another one of these. See, you can be nice. It's fucking possible. Upgrade. Please move. Please clap, Harvester. Yeah, that was awesome. Faster than world record indeed. Was that 2277 a faster than world record? That's insane. Okay. Try it again. Just bopped me and BK last night. The road to sub 215 may not be much longer. Thanks for the help. Yeah, dude. I hope you're having fun. If I'm inspiring people to speedrun when they normally wouldn't have, I think that's a win in my book. The other thing is like I really what's up Filamentus. The other thing is I constantly like think that something that really gets me to these goals is just doing it every day, you know? And like usually when we do that, it happens pretty quickly. Would you ever consider a true end run? No, it's too much shit. After I get my goal on this, and I think I'm done. What's next? Chameleon Twist? No. Secret. I'm gonna on the day that we stream it, it will be, that's when I will announce it. I think it'll be very hype. Congrats on your Persona albums coming, by the way. Thank you. If you guys didn't know, I just put out a set of CDs, a huge 43-song Persona 5 metal soundtrack, OST thing that I did. Or not OST, cover, CST, cover soundtrack. you guys haven't checked that out, just check it out. It's 21 instrumental tracks, B-sides with all female vocals. That is 11 tracks, and then a C-side with all male vocals, which is another 11 tracks. Dick sucking speedrun. I feel like it'd be so hard to like race dick sucking, right? Because you would need two guys who are like exactly the same amount gonna come, you know? Because like, you know, if you know, you get like a dude who's like not, you know, just comes really fast, like, I don't know, clone yourself, maybe. Maybe like you could just fucking have like you daisy chain like some fucking fleshlights together, like the mechanical ones that like stroke your dick, and then like time everybody that are being or like watching the same porn or something, and but it's so much work for just what, like a race? Like, okay, but, like it's one of those things that's just like, it's not gonna be fair. Time the suckness, so we have a mean time from 0 to nut. Yeah. Sounds like a way to make a time machine, maybe. Stacked. Is current record? It's my PB. 2604 is my personal best. I think gold pays is the accumulation of all of my gold splits. So if I had my perfect run of what I've done so far, that's what it would be. Pretty much, it's a good indicator because like we can pretty much tell if the run is still going to PB or not, as long as that number remains under 2604. Close. Just a man in his bombs. That's right. See, I think a much more easier test to kind of like have a race for is like if you have a willing participant, like a willing like female who doesn't mind getting impregnated by some random guy. You have two guys who both turkey based or cum, like a mixture of two men's cum. Turkey baster it in there, right? And then once the kid is born, do a DNA check and see who the dad is, and they have the fastest sperm. Or the strongest sperm. I guess you could always just do a fucking sperm count or something, but whatever. I'm just saying, that would be a much easier, like, what do you call it? Like, a test that you could do that would be, that was not a bad dragon, but for some reason we're finishing a lot high. Usually it's the second or third because the first one breaks the lining of the egg. And then usually that one dies, and then the next one kind of comes through. All right, what if it's twins? I think they should still have the same dad if they're twins. The father is the loser, yeah. Well, I feel like you win in both situations, you know? Either you have the fastest sperm or you're not a dad. Don't need to do that. What am I doing? We is stacked. Wants to be stuck with a kid though? I know. It's bullshit. No one would ever do it, I hope. But technically speaking, that is like a pretty equal playing field, right? Playing child support roulette. Exactly. Like, I think it's a much more safer race to have, like, 2 people sucking off 2 dudes, and whoever comes first, like, wins. Because you would assume that that means that you did the best job. You did the best blowy, you know? But there's so many other variables there that could make it not fair. You gotta be fucking kidding me. So fucking annoying. For some reason, like, I shouldn't reset at such a simple thing like that, but Artemis always fucks me up. I'm actually going to use the bathroom really quick before we start the next one. I will be right back. No, not stream ending. Be right back. What makes speedrunning so addicting for some people? Timers just make me nervous. For me, it really is just it's a chance to, you know, just make myself angry, you know. No, it's an excuse to. Not a good sign. It's an excuse to play my favorite video games again with a new challenge, you know. And there's no feeling
Welcome
quite
to the
like
Jamly.
getting a
Only
PB.
jam inside anime girls.
I really think it's one of the best feelings in the world. Zavadin, thanks so much for the 24 months. That's 2 years. I'm addicted to self-improvement too, for sure. Like, you know, I wouldn't speedrun a game typically if I hadn't already like played a shit ton of it, you know. Like if it wasn't a game that I like grew up with. And plus, like, I feel like I'm constantly trying to make a list of speedruns that I can do that make me look like a speedrunner rather than just somebody who's just like a hobbyist or something. I'm really proud of my times for my. It's weird because like I'm not even not even in top 500 for Mario 64 16 star, but like I'm really proud of my sub 18 on that. And it's nice to just have something like that, like a gaming achievement you can be proud of. I wish I could speedrun Honey Pop. That's what Jacob did. Jacob speedran Honey Pop. He wanted to be the 69th best player. How tight is it going to be to get sub 25? Insanely tight. Yeah, I would be in top 10. Top 10 runners for this game if I got a sub 25. Just didn't even want to. 106% Super Meat Boy. Yeah, dude, that's good. How your times? Yeah, like I feel like it's fun to share. It's also just content I don't hate making. You know, I really do like. Oh fuck. I really do like. I don't know. Going through these like journeys, like these arcs. They really do feel like arcs. You know, they have like peaks and valleys and stuff, and I don't know. It's cool that I can share it with you guys. Tighter than thy what? Mother? Tighter than thy mother. Untouchable treasure. Please come to touch my untouchable treasure. No, you cannot touch it. It is untouchable. It is my untouchable treasure. It is my balls. It's my fucking bomber balls. Yo, it's Bomber. It is. It is Bomberman. Doesn't speedrunning help me come to realize my own growth as a person as a whole? Well, yeah. I mean, I think there's you get a fucking very strong dopamine hit from doing something that makes you feel like, wow, I bettered myself, you know, for whatever reason. Yo, 2023, that's where we're at. That's a good, what do you call it? That's a good omen. Incredibly base. It's pretty base. Is your mother just a mom? I mean, I don't know about your mother, except for the fact that I fucked her, you know? That's the only thing I know about your mother, is that I had sex with her. She's a nice lady. Yeah, I told her that while I engaged in coitus with your mom. I fucked your mom and then I fucked your bomb. There's such a thing as healthy addiction. I think it depends, because I think once you enter the realm of healthy addiction, like addiction implies that you have a compulsion, right, to do that thing. Where do you fuck the bomb for it to be safe? It's more about like shooting the jizz and then out you is, like really fast. Like anybody but your mom. Okay, I fucked your dad. How do you feel about that? I'm like 110% straight, but you know what? Just to prove a point, I just fucked your dad. It's not about what gets me off. It's about sending a message. Aren't you our dad? I sure am. I sure fucked myself. Have you guys ever seen r/self fuck, I think it is? It's a whole bunch of people who are trying to train their dicks to like turn into their buttholes. Like you know, like literally, like you know, they stretch their dick out like in a way, and they have to be like kind of not too hard, and then they just like, I guess they just cram it in the hole and they fuck themselves. Have you guys heard of that? So not self, I think it's self-cessed. No, no, it exists. There's pictures too. Like they like share pictures of them, like their attempts and sometimes success. I think it's r/self-fuck. Yeah, when you tell somebody to go fuck themselves, that's what you're telling them to do. They have to shape it in a certain way. It seems like they have to like kind of turn it, you know what I mean? Like turn it sideways, and then like it doesn't look comfortable at all. Like I can't imagine how it could feel good at all. It's like sucking your own dick. I mean, like you're doing like you're putting so much strain on your back and the back of your neck to suck your own dick that like, how is that going to be a pleasurable experience? Like, is it going to feel so good that you just, you know, you don't mind the fact that you're about to like break your fucking neck, and then they're going to find your dead body with your balls fucking cupped by your lower jaw? Like, what do you want? Fucking dick in your nose, you know? Like, fuck. Okay, but like, why? I think for some people it feels good. A good old self-boinking. Yeah, you ever just boink yourself? Boink! No, like, it doesn't seem like it's a very boinky kind of activity. It seems like it's a lot more like, there's a lot more stretching, and then like being very like meticulous about how hard and soft you get, because you can't be like too hard, otherwise you can't fucking bend it, you know? Would it be worth it? I don't think it would be worth it. No. I feel like almost every guy I know is just like, man, if I could suck my own dick, I would. And I don't know if they would. I feel like if they did, it would just be so painful on their back and their neck, because like the only way you could do it, right, is like, you know, the flip your ass up in the air while you're, you know, the yoga pose. I mean, there are some people who are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are some people that are just so hung they can just fucking like do that and just suck it, and that's fine, you know. That is the worst of bad dragons, let me tell you. Very unfortunate bad dragon. Almost worst RNG we can get. Outside of the health rigs, it sounds pretty efficient. I mean, yeah. Truly a man speaking from experience. I will never admit to, I don't kiss and tell, even my own cock. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people disagree on me with this too, is that I think if you're not gay or bi, oh wait, I think we're stacked. Yeah, we're definitely stacked. Then your preference is not to have a dick in your mouth, right? So I feel like the good feeling you have is going to be a similar good feeling that you have like if you're just like masturbating or something, right? But the new sensation is there's a dick in your mouth. So I think it kind of takes precedence, and I feel like it's going to be like you're going to have to kind of get over that, you know? Or in some way learn to enjoy having a dick in your mouth is kind of what I'm saying. What are your thoughts, chat? Trust me, it's lovely. Well, each their own. No, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like it's dealing with your own personal preference, you know. I'm not saying like, oh, you suck your dick, you're gay. Like, I mean, maybe, but like, I think it's a more complicated thing, you know. Sucking dick is pretty great. I that's one thing. I guess I'll never really understand that, cause like, but it's like I don't know. I feel like some people like are like, why would anybody want to eat pussy? And like, I don't mind it. You know, might even like it, depending on the pussy. But like, I don't know. It's like having a popsicle. Yeah, but like a meat popsicle. It's like the worst flavor of popsicle ever. What kind of popsicle would you like? Oh yeah, let me get salami. Fuck, what? Yeah, exactly. It's a coxicle. A kebab, yeah. Just sprinkle some syrup to give it some flavor. I feel like that's not good. I feel like anytime you start incorporating like food into the fucking oral process, I think you're introducing a bad time. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Why? Why does this happen to me? And then you're gonna do, oh, okay, that's fine, I guess. No, terrible fucking fish that doesn't fucking get hit with a bomb, even though it's exploding right in his fucking eyeballs. Son of a fucking bitch. I hate this fucking game. The philosophy of don't knock until you try it. Yeah, suck a dick. That's fine. You don't have to tell nobody. You don't gotta tell nobody you're gonna suck it. You just suck a dick. You like popsicles? It's just like that, except, you know, baloney. It's like sucking on a fucking cookie dough popsicle. You know, like just shove a whole tube of cookie dough on a stick and just fucking suck it. Same thing. Don't want it. Ooh, I do like cookies. See? You know, don't knock it till you try it. Like, the texture of a dick is different than the texture of a pussy. One is just more appealing to you. That's fair, you know, but I feel like, at least for me, the process is more about doing something that the other person is enjoying. You know, it's not really so much that I'm just like, wow, I want to go lick a labia right now, you know? I want to go fucking tongue a clitoris. Like, it's more just like, I like that feeling of like I'm doing something that the other person is enjoying. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's the same thing the other way. But I imagine it's pretty similar, but who knows? But the mutual, yeah, vaginal folds galore. That's my favorite James Bond character. Okay. So then why can't a bro suck another bro's dick? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, guys. Come on. You know, it's fucking your boy is like, you guys totally straight. You're straight as fuck, right? Are we sucking dick in here? Yeah, we're sucking mad dick in here. Like you're so straight, man. Dude, you don't even have to. You don't even have to. I like that. This is what I'm walking in on. Yeah, I keep. Yeah, Sab, stop. We're actually having like a deep conversation about fucking sucking dicks and licking pussy. Okay. I trust you, bud. What were we talking about before we started talking about that awful stuff that we'll never speak of again until the next time we speak about it? Oral sex is poggers, as the kids say. Don't put oral sex and kids in the same sentence ever again. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus, we were talking about self-fucking. Okay. It's the process. You don't want to know this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. It's the process of dudes who like turn their dick sideways and put it in their own butthole, and then they take pictures and put it on Reddit. What? Yeah, no, it's a thing. It's a thing. You ever want to see a bunch of dicks in their own buttholes? And I think it's I think it's r/self-fuck. I think that's what it is. I can't remember. I can't remember how I stumbled upon it either. I think it like I use Reddit like I use it dangerously. Like I go on r/all. I don't have like curated shit. So, you know, sometimes I'll get shit from subreddits that are like super tiny with like no likes. Every once in a while there's just like porn, you know, but yeah, I think there's probably like some post of somebody who's like, yo guys, I finally did it, and then I open the picture and it's some guy's dick in their butthole. And I was like, what the fuck? Because like I'm like, what the fuck subreddit's on is this one? And then I see what it is and I go to it, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of people's dicks in their own buttholes. Yeah, I hate it when I stumble on porn. It's like, dude, come on. I'm trying to you know, enjoy Reddit. People sometimes blame you for my degeneracy, and I just wanted to say thank you. You're welcome. Trying to keep this PG. Yeah, I'm trying to. You know, I'm trying not to do anything gross, man. I don't want to look at gross things like a boobie. That's so fucking weird, dude. Come on. Oh my God, is that a nipple? Oh no, man. You gotta cover that up, man. Come on. Yeah, boobies are so gross, man. Out of the 97 mental illnesses I have, I can attribute at least 3 to you, and that's a very special thing. I want to make that my Tinder profile. That's like part of it. It's just like, here are some reviews based on other people in my life. You were talking about psychology earlier on your stream. Oh, cool. Look, this is sad. This is gonna be Sab's attempt to try to derail this entire conversation about fucking pussy dicks, dick pussies, and buttholes and boobies. And she's gonna do it, you know, because then I'm gonna get all excited about psychology and stuff because I'm a fucking nerd. Tell my chat about the one time you helped me. Oh yeah, I remember that. We were at Berkeley. Because Adriana and Carlos were recording shit. Didn't you end up like dropping the class too? About the Cleveland Steamer. Yeah, I told you guys about the Cleveland Steamer. There are things I don't know. Psych was hard. I took one class in college and then didn't take anymore. God, I love psych. I fucking love this shit. Rusty trombone. Told you guys about those. Ah, he fucking teased me. What's the Alaska pipeline? There's just too much writing. Oh yeah. You were a triple major? Jesus. Sadomasochism. Okay. Alright. Oops. I unplugged my headphones. I was so excited. Not the worst kind of dragon. It wasn't a good dragon, but it wasn't a bad dragon. It was just a dragon. Dragon these nuts. I'll take a +2 coming out of that. It's totally fine. Dragon these nuts. I think we got bombs, right? Sure did. And now we have more. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I don't know about that. Oh, it did work. Okay, cool. Jules, I have gray hairs and I'm 22. What do? Write your will. You know, make sure you got a will. Yeah. Sab, I feel like you have to make that disclaimer every stream. People like, listen, Jules is my good friend. That's why I put up with his absolute fucking debauchery. And listen, I'm sorry. I've tried things in the past. This is the me that I'm most comfortable streaming. Your gray hair's at 13. Oh shit, both of you guys. Depression, anxiety. I don't know. Okay, I had gray hairs at 18 and I don't have a will yet. I feel like I get more gray beard hairs than gray fucking head hairs. What causes gray hair? I actually don't know that. I've never had a gray pube. Ooh, we're almost fucking green. Okay. Talk me out of dyeing my beard? No, that sounds fucking sick. I always think about like Dimebag Daryl, like, and fucking how he had like the red fucking beard. It's cool looking. Stress contributes to it. Oh, interesting. It's hereditary. Fuck. Nope. Are you kidding me? Stress induced for sure. See, I'm insanely stressed, like all the fucking time. Like ask anybody, ask Sab. I'm like constantly a fucking ball of stress, but I don't have too many gray hairs. At least I haven't noticed it. Maybe they're all in like the direct back of my head and I just can't see them. Everyone's like, damn, you're like Storm, but only the fucking, you're like 24. Finn, I'm 31. I'm so fucking old. I'm gonna die of natural causes like any day now. Do it. Yes! Good fish. Oh my fucking god, you've got to be fucking kidding me. He finally did it and I fucked up the timing. Here's me about to be 37. Yeah, but you thought I was 24, which thank you, that's a compliment. But I'm closer to you than you think. You're 37? Jesus, you're like a fucking, like a medical miracle. That fucking fish. That could have been so much better, and I just fucked it up. It's hard because like I haven't figured out like a timing because I think it's variable. Like I was trying to like figure out a consistent timing of like when to throw the bomb. First Jewel stream, welcome. I hope it's as fucking What are the chances? It's pretty fucking good. It drops down, yeah. What did I do? Live for 25 more? What, after? Dude, every day is a gift to me as a 31-year-old. I live every day like it may be my last. That's why I spend so many hours playing Bomberman 64. That's a pool. Damn, we didn't lose too much time because we got him in the pool. Still a fucking run, I guess. Sab did sound amazing. And hopefully the recording will be up soon. Yay! Love Bo Burnham. Dude, you can't sneak a fast one past. What? What? So slow, yeah. The second recording posted. Oh shit. Yeah, I have not seen the video that they took. I have only seen J-Mac, the bassist, had our friend Lisa take a video of it, and that's the only video I've been able to watch. It's pretty good though. Okay, we can shave off half of this red if this is good. This is actually the 64th Bomberman. Yeah. Clips of it, but not the whole show. I might ask you for those in case I want to make like a video for YouTube or something. Hopefully Belvedere Nights, yeah. I was told it might go up this week. That was what I was told. Please be nice, please be nice. No. Got him. And got him. I think we shaved off that 15. It's good. A little bit less. It's okay. It's just kind of bad RNG. We would have been able to do it if he did the spin move first, but it's fine. Down to 23. This is okay. No pogfish. We had a pogfish, but after that. All right, we gotta do Pain Pecco. When did I die? Oh yeah. Died in fucking Red Mountain 1. Kind of embarrassing. Oh. I like how that didn't like explode or anything. It just disappeared. It's just like such a contrast in this game because everything fucking like explodes like a GoldenEye chair. Arman, but he can't light the fuse and he sits at the menu staring at you. Yeah, that's terrifying. I listened to the audio, I was like... I have such a hard time with fucking live performances, man. I hate watching them back. Because like since I spend so much time doing like recording and stuff, Every fucking mistake sticks out like a sore thumb to me, and like I know that most people don't even fucking notice it, you know? Did you know that it is terrible and unforgivable sin to be a homosexual? What if I'm not playing by your rulebook, Jesus is Savior, if that is your real name? It's a little cringe. Simply convert to Christianity and pray to God and beg for forgiveness so your sin and he will convert you into being straight and heterosexual. Isn't that great? You can be saved from hell and go to heaven. No, I'd rather fucking coom. I just want to coom. If I have to go to hell, then so be it. I coomed. I go to hell with a smile on my face. I'd suck Jesus' dick? Hell yeah. Press 1 if you'd suck Jesus' dick. Alright, shaved off 2 seconds. Yeah, I like bots sometimes. Sometimes they just get actually like annoying, but if it's just like one really funny like copy pasta, I think it's okay. For the record, there's nothing wrong with being Christian. You know, I think there's a lot of really cool things about Christianity. It's not my cup of tea, but you know, it's not my cup of religion. But I think if you're a Christian, I think that's awesome. Again, I prefer the vagina texture. Right. Yeah, same. Anyway, back to vaginas. Discarding phone music, yeah. But B-hole hit different? It does, and by different, it's not. I don't want poopy tongue. You know what they say? If you're not eating your girl's ass, somebody is. You know who said that? Jesus Christ. That's why you shower first, yeah. It was the 14th commandment. Be sure to eat your wife's ass, otherwise someone else will do it. Got him. Whew, close. Jesus ate ass like the bread and the fish. Yeah. He rose the ass in the air and said, "This is my flesh." What the fuck? Alright, looks like this can no longer PB, but we're gonna finish it. I'm afraid to ask what you think the 3 are before this fictitious 14th one. It's the like you know how sometimes you go to the restaurant, they got the secret menu. It's the secret commandments. You got to know it. You know, I'm actually now at Target because I gave away. Woo! I went for it, man. I went for it. 11 through 13. Listen, I think one of the greatest things about living life is learning the lessons slowly. You know, you can't just get all the rules all at once because, you know, then it's harder to learn, you know? Yeah. But commandment 11 is, you know, don't say you're straight until you've sucked a dick and said you don't like it. That's number 11. How do you know? What the fuck happened? Well, that just ruined the whole run. Huh? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. That car's not supposed to go there. Okay. Yes, that runs over. I thought it blows. Yeah, it's Bible DLC. That's where you get the next commandments. Slightly far from the wall. Really? It was that the second bomb I put out? Sucks. What I think of your rules. Supposed to. Exactly. God damn. I'd never seen that. I just... Oh, well. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Bad. Gifted me a Steam version of the Bible for Christmas, and we're both atheists, so I was very confused. I mean, I think it's still a good read, you know? You know, even if you're not gonna fucking, you know, treat it as, you know, a history book, you know? Like, I think that there are great lessons in the Bible. Quite a few contradictions, but that's okay, you know? Look at Harry Potter. Great world building, a bunch of contradictions, and the author's a fucking turf. You know, it's fine. By fine, I mean, fuck that. Am I a Halo guy at all? Not really. Not huge on Halo. In the show, he claps cheeks. I love that for John Halo. I've heard like so many things about the Halo show. I've heard it sucks and that it's really good. And I don't know. Usually that means I probably feel meh about it. Not caught up on Christian lore? Yeah. It's ass, yeah. I hear a lot of people on the internet say it's ass, but I know a lot of people, like, I'm not super critical of like movies and shows. Like, there's very few times that I like watch something that I'm just like disgusted by, and I think it's just because like I don't watch a lot of shows or anime or movies or whatever. Like, and when I do, it's just, I don't know. But see, like, I liked the new Witcher's season. I liked the new Witcher season. I was met on the Game of Thrones. Yeah, I did see that Paper Mario, but I think it's bullshit. I think it's meh on. I was meh on Game of Thrones. I didn't hate it. I actually really watched The Room. I loved The Room. The Room's great. The spin-off? Wait, of Witcher? Yeah, who cares about these jeans? Have you seen these jeans? Dude, I'd turn a straight man gay with these jeans. The jeans being my dick. I felt about Rings of Power, not bad, just meant. Yeah, like I've been enjoying Rings of Power because like I'm kind of it's bullshit how it's scientifically proven that gay people are born that way. It's not a choice. What were the scientific studies? Can you cite them? I'm totally fine with being wrong, but I wasn't aware that there was scientific empirical evidence that proved that. It's not a choice like religious people want you to believe. I don't think it's either. I think people are much more complex than one or the other, you know? I just had it separated from the... Yeah, like, I really enjoy, like, Lord of the Rings lore and stuff. Yeah. I think... To be perfectly clear, Paper Mario fan, I mean, like, I don't think sexual orientation is so much a choice. It's neither a choice or biology. Then what would it be? I think a mixture of a lot of different things. I mean, you know, somebody could, you know, like be a certain orientation and then experience trauma that actually changes their orientation, you know? Like, because now their brain chemistry is completely altered, and that's an extreme example. But I think, you know, when we start boiling it down to like, oh, it's just a choice, or like, oh, it's just something that's decided when you're born, like, I think you're oversimplifying it, and you're actually making it harder for people who, like, I don't know, just, I don't know, want to feel like they have a choice over their lives, you know? Everyone's a little gay? I don't know, maybe. I feel like it's more, it's close. I feel like it makes more sense to me that everybody is more on a spectrum of, you know, gay to straight. Brains don't change after a certain age. It's not even fucking true. At some point they become solid. They become like fucking plastic brains. Just don't even move, don't even change. Can't learn anything after a certain point. The Brian Gaming. Rock brain, yeah. Yo, that's my brain. Dude, I saw this GIF. It was actually like weird. It was a single cell in a brain that had its dendrites like stretching out, trying to find connections to anything. And it was like a single brain cell. I was like, man, I relate. I also have one single brain cell. Find old person who is racist will never change because they literally can't. That's not true. Some people can. Some people can change. Ooh. Ooh. No! Fuck! Still not a bad dragon. Almost one-cycled him. It was possible. It's scientifically proven that Twitch chat as a whole shares a half a brain cell, yeah. Can you really teach an old dog new tricks, or however that saying goes? Yeah, you can. It just depends. Like, I think it's definitely harder. But in some situations, some people are lifelong learners. Some people, yeah, they just, I don't know. I think it's just too extremist to kind of like think in this, like, you know, like, oh, this is a catch-all. This is a catch-all, like, fact of life. Like, I don't think that your sexual orientation has all to do with genes. I think, you know, it comes down to both nature and nurture, in my opinion. Kind of like one of the first things we learn about in psychology. But I think the difference is like a lot of people who get older are starting to kind of like figure out their stride and what works for them, and then figures out like what their I don't know, they figure out who they are, you know, and then that becomes solidified. So it feels hard to deviate from something that you've been able to kind of base your entire life off of, if that makes sense. So then yeah, it's a little bit harder because you're not as much of a blank slate. So you can't assume, you know, is applicable to everyone. Yeah, like I know people who've, you know, changed sexual orientations, you know, in their 30s. You know, sometimes it was a mistake, sometimes it was the right move. It's not all one or the other. This is a good run. So if being serious earlier about how. No, I mean, I'm not being totally serious. It's honestly like, you know, I feel like you can extrapolate from from other data that maybe doing gay shit is not your thing. But how can you really be sure though? It's like if you're fine with like, I'm good, I don't like I mean, it's like, oh, like I don't want to try horseradish, you know, because it sounds fucking disgusting. Horseradish could be the most delicious thing in your life, and you could just never have it for your life. So, yeah. Wouldn't be closed-minded if I never try gay stuff as an example. No, I mean, I don't think so. I think it's like again, I feel like you're very like one side or the other, right? Like open-mindedness, it like happens on more of a spectrum. Like, so I think it's an incredibly open-minded thing to, you know, just be like, you know what, I feel like I'm straight, but I'm gonna, you know, try to get a dick in my butt just to make sure I don't like it. You know, that's like insanely open-mindedness. But that doesn't mean just because you don't do that means you're not open-minded. Does that make sense? This motherfucking fish can suck my dick. Okay. Wow, I can't deal with this luck, man. It's just so fucking hard. It's just so annoying. Finally get runs that are looking so green in the beginning, and then you just get the fucking worst luck. That's the type of person who says you're either 100% open-minded at all times or you're doing it wrong. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be nice if things were so binary, but, you know, because it's a little bit more, oh, okay, this is not terrible. I don't fucking understand it. I don't fucking understand it.
Welcome to the Jamly.
Okay, thanks so much for the 2 years. Appreciate it.
Girls.
Yeah, it's not the case sometimes. Like, you know, you could be open-minded about some things and closed-minded about other things. Like, you're not one or the other. I feel closed-minded is more about judging others more than it is about what someone is willing to try. Let me think about that for a second. What if you're closed-minded about politics? I can see where you're coming from, but I don't think everybody is closed-minded because they're judging other people. Well, hold on, let me... Like, me not ever trying something gay isn't closed-minded. Every time. But if I told another person that a true straight person would never try it, that would be closed-minded. I guess. I mean, I'm kind of being satirical. You know? I don't... on the Family Jewels stream, I don't exactly mean everything that I say. Sometimes I say things with a little bit of, what's the word? Hyperbole? Sarcasm on this stream? I know. Someone who never tries anything new at all can still be open-minded if they allow everyone else to be how they want to be. I think you're... I think your definition of open-minded and closed-minded is still over-encapsulating way too many things. Like you're saying, like, are you an open-minded person? I think if you have... there are different things that you can be open-minded or closed-minded about. And if you are in the majority of open-minded about a lot of different things, like you might be closed-minded about religion, but open-minded about fucking, I don't know, doing drugs or something, you know, like could be, you know, people are complex. And I think, if like the majority of the things that you're open-minded about, maybe you could make an argument that like you're an open-minded person. You're being very closed-minded about the definition of open-minded. So true. I'm closed-minded about this fucking chat. Well, like, I think calling somebody closed-minded or open-minded is so... I don't know, it's kind of subjective, right? Depends on your principles, you know? You just threw that trigonometry baby into the ocean. Bitch, that's what we do here. We're throwing all sorts of fucking math babies in the water. I meant it as in I'll never judge another person negatively for how they choose to live their life so long as they aren't hurting anybody or forcing their opinions on everybody else. Yeah, I think that's fair, you know? I don't disagree with any of that. How am I doing this evening? I'm doing okay. I'm really frustrated with this fucking game though. I'm having some of the worst luck. I might just have to come down to hitting it again another day. Or this could be the fucking run of my life. He looks so done with life. I know, he does look so done. He's just like, man. Just be open-minded no matter how limited they are in their own life. But they could still be closed-minded about some things. So I feel like instead of saying somebody is closed-minded or open-minded as kind of just like again, I just feel like it's two very strong extremes that I feel like nobody is completely one way or the other, because I think there's so many more caveats to it. Stay positive, you'll get it. I'm always positive. Well, because I get a lot of people who use open-mindedness as a weapon to make me feel bad. Well, that sounds like their problem. You don't have to fucking deal with that. I mean, if they make you feel bad, then I don't know. It could be something that actually, you know, hurts you for some reason. But I mean, if somebody's going around and trying to be like, oh, I'm open-minded and or whatever, like making those judgments on you in a way that kind of just makes you feel that way, I think it's not okay, and it sounds like a problem that they have to deal with. That bird wanted my nuts. That bird really wanted my fucking balls. I did not give them to him. I did not. In fear of heights. Tell me to be more open-minded. So, yeah, that's completely incorrect. You're not closed-minded to roller coasters. You have a personal preference, and if they make you feel bad about that, that's fucked up. That's on them. You know, they should respect your boundaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's also a good example of how, like, people can be manipulative without actually thinking, without the intention of being manipulative. Like, I think a lot of people, maybe my fear is making me miss out. Right. So, wouldn't you say that it's kind of manipulative if somebody says, I don't want to go on roller coasters because I don't like heights, and they just say, like, oh, you're just being closed-minded. They're trying to manipulate you into something, and that's, you know, against your comfort, you know? Like, you should be on your own terms to go on roller coasters. Because that's how you're going to enjoy it the most. I mean, how are you going to enjoy it if you feel, like, pressured to go on one, you know? Like, and they want to have that satisfaction of being like, oh, man, you were scared, but then you went on it because I told you to go on it. Is it really possible to be manipulative? Oh, my fucking God. I would say 90% of manipulation is done without it being on purpose, and that's why it's so hard to argue with somebody who you feel like is manipulating you, because a lot of the time they don't feel like they're manipulating you. So the example is that's somebody who is doing something manipulative, but they're not trying to manipulate you. Their whole focus and intention is trying to make sure you have a good time, but what the action actually ends up doing, rather than, you know, taking all the intention out, what it actually does is attempt to manipulate you. I'm an abusive boyfriend who hits their girl and tells you made me do it. is that if they can blame it on somebody else. Now, the intention there isn't, I'm going to manipulate you into thinking that this is your fault, right? It's not the intention. The manipulation happens as a result of fear. But a lot of the time when we call somebody manipulative, or we say that, like, say that somebody's action was manipulative, a lot of the time we forget that, you know, just calling it out as manipulative is hard, because people will take offense to it in a way that makes them feel like, oh, it wasn't my intention to manipulate you. I don't have any way that I'm trying to manipulate you, or like a direction that I'm trying to manipulate you in. But you don't always need to have a direction to manipulate in, you know? Sometimes you can just manipulate people because you're just afraid of losing control. Happens all the time. Like, say you really want to win an argument and you decide that, you decide that the other person is just not making any sense. And so you start saying, like, you know, you're not making any sense. Like, everybody hearing your point of view would think you're fucking crazy. Well, congratulations, you just gaslit them and you manipulated them, you know? Oh, if you guys were talking, I didn't see any of it. Sorry. So I take it that it doesn't matter if there's a chance I might like the coaster if the current me doesn't have any interest. I mean, you might enjoy it, but wouldn't you rather be more comfortable? Or like, you know, he's never there, and he's there. Wouldn't you rather do it on your own terms rather than be pushed into going on it? What's going on with chat? Or is it manipulative that they told me that I need to go to exposure therapy to get rid of every phobia I have? If it's not given as a suggestion, then maybe. Like, if they're like, dude, you gotta go to, like, therapy and stuff, that's kind of fucked up, you know? Stream went down? Oh. Ooh. Good Ryan throw. That shouldn't have worked, but it did. Came back. Everyone said it was up for... Oh, that's weird. Just be bad advice. No, I mean, it's fine. I've told people, like, literally when we did the fucking the Mario psychology panel, you either live life to the fullest or your birth was a waste. See, that's fucking bullshit, man. It's such fucking garbage. Like, life is not that fucking black and white. You can have, like, everybody's life is filled with absolute fucking mind-blowingly amazing experiences and fucking horrible tragedies. It doesn't make your fucking, just because something doesn't happen in your life doesn't make you fucking worthless, you know? I shortened down, but that's what it felt like they said. Well then, I mean, I'm sure that there's kind of like, there's like two different things happening here, you know? It's people who are kind of speaking to you in a way that is uncomfortable, but also there's probably kind of a good amount of feeling like you don't want to be manipulated by people. Like, you don't want to be told, you don't want to be pushed into a direction. Like, you know, a lot of the time, like, people can kind of just be like, oh, I'm kind of afraid of heights, but, you know, I'll just go on the roller coaster. I trust you guys. That's a very vulnerable place to be in. But when you're around people that kind of say, like, all these things, like, you need to do this, or like, bro, you gotta do this, or you feel like you're kind of like, I don't know, like, especially if you feel like for some reason like you're lower than them, than the people that you hang out with, and there's like a weird power dynamic, that can tend to be that could be a really tough spot, because you can't really have vulnerability. Like, you're always on guard, you know? And I think a certain level of vulnerability with your friends and in all of your relationships is important. Yeah, bro, you have to speedrun Marvel Madness 64. And that was not bad. We saved a shit ton of time there. Maybe it can be useful for helping in my opinion, but otherwise cope and deal with the I will always say, get a professional, medical help. Absolutely, please. I'm too vanilla for the most part. Why? To who? Who's comparing you to vanilla? Side is getting more and more tolerant and progressive adventures. That's great. I like the more simple amount of thrills and adrenaline being super adventurous. Sure, that's fine. That's your preference. And you should be around people who, you know, accept you for who you are, you know, and not try to change you. I think the ultimate thing is to be around people who will like help you find opportunities and will be open to doing fun things with you, but on your terms, you know, instead of trying to like push you to make you feel like you have to do something or make you feel lower in status because you don't go on a fucking roller coaster. You should be open to kinks and stuff. Jesus, your friends are wild. If it's not stuff I want to do because it's yeah, well, I mean, I think the issue is, like, to them you are closed-minded, you know? Do you think you're closed-minded? Because it sounds like you don't think you're closed-minded. It just sounds like you have a preference. You've made up your mind about things, you know? You've made a decision, you know? I don't like the idea of forcing people into kinks. Yeah, well, like, kinks should be something that you know, explore or find somebody who has a similar kink, or, you know, I don't know. My friends told me before that no one is going to want to date me because no one out there is boring as I am. You need new friends. I'll straight up fucking say it. Like, why are you hanging out with these people if they're saying if they're calling you boring and saying shit like that to you? Like, I mean, it's probably a good, you know, opportunity that's uncomfortable for you to lay down a boundary. Because I knew them since school. Bro, that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. It's not as easy as just upgrade your friends. I think the best thing you can do is, and what I usually offer to people is, like, finding classes or meetups or something with new people to be able to kind of broaden your horizons of finding people who, wow, we lost time? Weird. Of people that you're around. Pushing kink, well, yeah, definitely, pushing a kink is definitely sexual harassment. It depends, you know, obviously, because, I don't know. My question would be, how the F did kinks come up in discussion? Just scroll up. More fun back then. I was more willing to try dumb shit as a kid. Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, people change, and the people around you should be, I don't know. I don't think your friends are bad people. I think it's just probably a bad fit, you know? Like, I think you could find people who are into the stuff that you're into, and find it exciting. But it sounds like it's just, you know, maybe these are people that would be better acquaintances rather than, like, close friends or anything. Hi. Please fuck off. My friends are mad. I won't go to party every single weekend. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I love those penguins! You wanted a hug? He wanted a hug. He wanted a tug. What's up, J-Mac? Setting your boundaries does not make you a bad friend. Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard. Setting boundaries with people that you're very close friends with is an extremely vulnerable situation, and it's very hard to do. But it's necessary. Ooh. Are you fucking kidding me? You can fuck off with that. That is so fucking annoying. I don't understand. I don't fucking understand this game, man. Oh, you're gonna do it again. Okay, cool. What? Please pick up a bomb. Oh, God, I had another bomb. That's why. God damn it. Fuck off! Oh, Jesus. What was that? It's bullshit. This game is fucking bullshit, man. It just hates me today. I can't, man. I can't keep going. It's like I tried so hard, man. I tried many times with just the worst luck and tried to push through it. And we had that fucking harvest. We had that run that was good, and then the harvester run I couldn't even fucking win. Actually, no, that run was shit. It was fine, but this is the game that fought you the most while trying to speedrun it. No, it's just the most bullshit because it's like RNG heavy, you know. It like it almost doesn't even it doesn't completely matter like how good I'm playing, you know. Like Mario 64 is almost completely dependent on skill. Like there's almost no RNG in that run. Banjo-Kazooie, pretty much the same thing. It's just how fast are you? Can you get everything like really tight and really consistent? But yeah. Actual question about tattoos though. Which Zelda would you get? This one. I'd get that one. Cruise food. I know. The spider boss is usually not that rough. But that was really annoying. I tried sucking it up and growing thicker skin, but I'm worried about fabrics. Actually, yeah, man. I mean, there's a point at which you need to be able to express boundaries, and it's hard. It's not easy, but you can start with small things, you know? I have a question. Were you always cute? No, I'm still not. Miss you getting that one, Kaden. Yeah. I'm getting, so down my arm this way, I'm going to be getting the medallions from Ocarina of Time. So forest, fire, water, all the way up. I disagree. You were cute. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Question: Scarlet or Violet? I got Violet. So I'm trying to think of like if I want like the surrounding parts to be like Breath of the Wild style. I don't know what an ocarina I could tell that I'm not a fucking psychologist, so I can't, but I could tell that you had, you know, autistic traits, and that's fine. I mean, hypersensitivity to stimulants like sound, lights, and textures and stuff is very, very common. And I think it's going to be really, really difficult for you to be able to articulate boundaries. What if people don't respect your boundaries? You have to just, I mean, how do I put this? I don't think it's the right word. I don't want to say the wrong word here. You have to make hard decisions, I think. And you have to be a little bit like firm. So say somebody has like a boundary, or say that you have a boundary that you set with somebody, and they agree to that boundary, and then they violate that boundary. The best thing to do at that point is just say, I can't trust you to respect my boundaries, so I no longer wish to have you around in this way. You know, that might just be like, yeah. It's like I'm a people pleaser until I've had enough and blow up on someone, and then I'm jackass and feel bad afterwards. It's very common, dude. Yeah. Setting boundaries as well as the respect of the person. It's tough because some people aren't raised to respect other people's boundaries, or learn in spite of not being raised to do it. Because some people are brought up, with a family that doesn't respect boundaries. It's very, very common. But and then some people can still learn to respect boundaries anyway. But yeah. Dynamadu, nice. Breaking Bad's a good one. Decided to just be a sociopath for a week and not give a shit about what anyone else thinks, but that didn't last long. It's harder than you think. I mean, we, like, human beings are social creatures. Whenever I think about, like, sociopaths are not necessarily, like, like, sociopathy is also kind of on a spectrum. You're not just one thing or the other. Again, what I suggest to you specifically is that try not to think of the world as black and white. There's a very, very huge gray area that we're usually in. You think about like a bell curve. Whenever you have data on a graph, you have like IQ, there's like a small percentage of people here, and then the bigger percentage is here, and then the smaller percentage as you go on. So a lot of things in life are exactly the same. That's why whenever people have like anxiety and stuff, I try to tell them is like, you're going to sit here and you're going to spin your wheels about all of the worst case scenarios, or you're going to sit here or you're going to be manic and you're going to think of all the best case scenarios. It's usually going to be somewhere in between, Is it me thinking of the world in black and white, or the judges trying to make me think that way? I think you get to make a choice. You can choose that for yourself. Nobody can make you think a certain way. The way you think is not something that other people at least should be able to manipulate. They can, but I don't think that you think the way that they want you to think. And I would actually, I would give anything to be stuck in a manic phase. No, you would not. People who are in manic phases jump off bridges because they think they're Jesus. I mean, that's extreme example, but no, mania's just as bad in the other thing. But everybody feels like, oh, being manic must be awesome. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. Yeah. I've had super high phases before, and I don't like it when I come back down. Yeah, I mean that's kind of life though, and the experience. Like I know it's kind of a hard lesson, but that's life. Life is waves, and the only consistent thing is that everything will change. I'll be stuck in a manic euphoric state. Yeah, but you would make very, very awful decisions that could potentially hurt yourself or the people around you, and you wouldn't even mean to. Wouldn't even be your intention. Yeah, it's a lot more than just euphoria. I think it's easy, like, especially if you're like, I would venture to believe, worse than the choices I make when I am super down low. Absolutely. A lot of the time with people with anxiety and depression, they actually are a little bit more stunted on being able to make a decision. Anxiety is almost the inability to kind of just move forward. It's a block. You're blocking yourself. It's like you have this thing in your focus, and then you change your focus to worrying about all of the different things that can happen in that situation. Whereas somebody who wouldn't be neurodivergent, they would be able to just go and just do it. And then they know that, like, oh, if things go bad, like I'll do something then, but I'm not going to just assume it's going to be the worst. Mania has no, well, again, this isn't always the case, but you have less of a filter. You have less of a conscience. Like people are just like, this seems like it'd be a great idea to do. I'm just going to go do it. I'm just going to go, drunk driving, because whatever, it'll be fine. I'm great. I'm perfect. Like they make really, really rash decisions, very, very impulsive decisions. Super dangerous, both of them. Always thinking and being cautious, and I wish more of my friends that don't think and just jump into something. I wish I was more like my friends that don't think and just jump into something. They think, and I think it's very easy to see other people from like their highlight reel. only the side of them that they want us to see. But we see ourselves on a much different fucking reel, especially with social media and stuff. It's so easy to see other people and be like, wow, all my friends are going to fucking Maui and, fucking drinking and having a great time and shit. And it's not the case, man. Yeah, mania is an easy way to an early grave. True. It's very dangerous. I mean, so is depression, though, It's all dangerous. They even tell me to stop thinking and just do. They probably don't really understand you, and it sounds like they're operating from kind of a place of their own understanding. And you may be very different from them, but they've probably had experiences in which they were scared of something and somebody maybe pushed them into something and then they realized, oh, there's nothing to be scared about. That could be the case for you, but I think it also might not. $50 they would let me tase them. See, that's how I am. Like, yeah, like I'm pretty sure, like, maybe not for $50. I don't know, but that does sound like something I would do. I'm not. I don't have ASD. I don't have a lot of things. For the most part, I'm relatively neurodivergent, or relatively neurotypical. But I mean, I have my problems. Everyone does. So, yeah. I don't like pain at all, so I could never be paid off to try something like that. Well, sure, then that's your preference, and you're not wrong for having that preference and deciding that that's your line. It's just about communicating it to other people and not budging on it. If people say like, hey, that's fucked up, like, this is going to be hard, it's going to sound easy when I say it right now, but it's going to be very hard when it actually comes up, is to be like, hey, I know you guys really want me to have a good time, but I'm just not comfortable doing it right now, and I would really appreciate it if you respected that. So we can understand each other fundamentally better. The issue with kind of starting to like look up everybody's like neurodivergences and the mental conditions and stuff is that you're still operating on such a logical side, and there does need to be a level of empathy to be the best person you can be. You don't need to understand somebody's neurodivergence to be empathic to it. And I think, inside of us, there's two wolves. One is gay and the other one's also gay. Now, one is kind of this logical side, and then another side is kind of this emotional side. And sometimes we get like balance, and like I know gender, blah 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 blah, like, but typically men are a little bit more logical and not very emotional. Women are usually more emotional, not as logical. Neither side is better. You want both, and you can hold both. It's hard, it's difficult, but you can use both sides and come together to be able to make the decisions that you need. So say like, I know this is dangerous. What do I feel? Yes, they're both valid. Yin and yang. I don't know, maybe. Fucking. I'm not really talking about like Taoist stuff here or anything like that. It's more just. Yeah. Well, for us, the empathy came from actually listening. Oh well, I mean, if the empathy was there in the beginning, then fucking great. It's just, yeah. I think a lot of the time we kind of waver on these two things, and then yeah. So using both sides doesn't mean that I have to try something I am adamant about not doing. Yes. What I'm telling you is if you logically know that you do not like heights, and then you feel like, I am really uncomfortable about doing this right now, I feel this feeling inside of me that makes me feel like the information I'm receiving from my nervous system is, I don't want to do that. This is scary to me. I could do it and it could be fine, but right now it is just too fucking terrifying. There is nothing wrong with articulating that to the people who are pushing you to do something that you don't want to do, And like, that's the thing where it's just like, so many adults will say like, just say no, but you can't. That's fucking weird. So the best thing to do is just be like, hey, I really like start with something that like, pillow it a bit, but be like, hey, I appreciate that you really want me to have a good time, but this is something that I'm really uncomfortable with, and I'd really appreciate it if you respect that. Bam. Done. Reason I'm overthinking is because they'll say, it just fucking, yeah, I mean, these people don't have your fucking best interest in mind. What's up, Jeff? Came here expecting dick jokes and chat abuse, but therapy is cool too. Yeah, you know, that's how it is. I have to abuse you and fucking like I'm the chat's dad. I fucking like I put you out into the fucking soccer field and I rub your face on the dirt and then I'm like, hey buddy, it's gonna be all right. How you doing, Jeff? You're doing well. Dad, can I go buy beer? Only if you're over 21 and you get me one too. Now, when you say for right now, are you saying that I should eventually be open to going on, or it's up to you, man? It's not, that's not my choice. It's like if you feel like, man, like one day you might feel cool to just be like, okay, that frightens me, but I want to overcome that challenge. You know? Then that might be a time that you do it. But for right now, you probably have a lot of fucking shit going on. Good seeing you at Mag too. You know, you might not be emotionally ready to be able to deal with taking on a challenge like that, you know, and that's fine. The only person in the entire world whose standards you need to meet are your own. And it's so fucking easy to say that, but it's so fucking hard to implement it. Because we are social creatures and what other people think of us is important to us. It really is, you know? So I should only do it because I want to and not because I feel that I'm expected to do it. It's a little more complicated than that. I think you might get to a state where you still don't, you're a little bit afraid of it, but maybe you feel more excited about it. But right now you just feel, it just sounds like it's not something you're interested in. You know? So why would you do it? Normal fucking human beings should be able to respect that, I think. And if they don't, then you find different normal human beings. You know? I miss when I didn't care about what people think of me. I think you always did. Maybe not when you're like 2. When you're like literally like shitting yourself. Like I'm sure that's, you don't care, or maybe you do. You do. It's just you can't help but shit yourself. Since I was a little kid, my dad used to get mad when I wouldn't go on the big ones because they thought it was unmanly. Yeah, it's fucked up. And it sounds like something that I would definitely highly suggest you talk to a professional about. Like, and I know you're gonna say, you're probably like, it's not that bad. I'm okay. I don't want to have to go through all that trouble. Usually, if you're the kind of person that talks yourself out of therapy and tells yourself, oh, well, like compared to other people, I don't have it that bad, you're probably one of the worst people who need therapy. But I don't think there's anybody on this earth that can't benefit from good therapy. That's my fucking catchphrase. You're my professional? I sure am not. You sure? This is not professional advice. I legally, you gotta find a professional, man. It's not me. Not fucking Doorbell Man, Bomberman 64 fucking cum guy, man. Literally, I just study this shit. I really fucking enjoy it, and I really enjoy helping other people. But yeah. Therapy is good to go to when you feel good too, because then you have a safer place to deal with it. Absolutely. And you have, it's just nice to have like somebody who's not involved in your life, who can just be a reflection, you know, of like the things that you're saying. Because like, there's so many times that like, oh, Elegy. Elegy, thanks so much for the raid. We're kind of wrapping up, unfortunately, as you do. As you do. My topic is joining just as I woke up, yeah. Go back to the dick jokes. No, it's fine. I'm trying, instead of self-deprecating, sarcastic comments. Yeah, but I'm so smart. It still has the same thing, Twy. I mean, in my opinion, if you know what you mean when you say it, it's still gonna have the same effect. I kind of figured, but it was like 12 feet deep into the raid at that point. Yeah, no, dude. When you're fucking 12 foot deep in there, you just gotta fucking. You just gotta do it, you know? Isn't therapy more for people who are a danger to themselves and others? Nope. They're for people like you and people like me. And people like that, but also people who are not like that. Essentially saying I'm a crazy person? Nope, that's not true. That's not what therapy is about. Therapy is for everyone. And I think that if you can find a good therapist, you'll wonder how you went through life without them. Because it's like having a coach, you know? Somebody who's there and has your best interest in mind that isn't you, because you are not a reliable narrator for yourself, as you'll learn. I'm a functional person. I've been seeing a therapist for 8 years. Absolutely. Nothing wrong. Yeah. Isn't going to try to dope me up on hard drugs. Nope, that would be a psychiatrist. And you can discuss that if that's an option, but a psychotherapist will not push anything on you unless you agree with it. My therapist recommended weed instead. Yeah. A text therapist. Yeah. And, sometimes that works for people. Some people need to be able to see somebody in person. Yeah. I'm really having trouble reading people lately, and stream is just being in chat. And friends, I don't know Asperger's or anything, but Asperger's doesn't exist anymore, by the way. Just for anyone who didn't know that, which I hate because fucking just made autism way more fucking general now. So it's just like, I don't know, whatever. But I may have social anxiety or something. I've just been keeping trouble with new friends. You're having trouble keeping new friends? Bitches, they come, they go, my man. I mean, sometimes friendships don't last that too long. It doesn't mean it's anything to do with you. Could be, but don't think it's all you. You don't need to read people to be a good friend. You don't need to. I don't know. I think some friends are short-lived, and others are not, and you just kind of keep moving. So yeah, I think I'm too used to seeing the old scary therapists of old times, like in the movies. Yeah, they're not like that. I'm saying, so you were saying a sign of needing to see a therapist is pushing off and other people being worse off. It could be. Usually, a lot of the time, people talk themselves out of going to therapy because they think that their problems aren't actually that bad. But usually that's their problems telling you that they're not that bad. That voice is the problem. But yeah, looking into a career for ADHD therapy as I experience it every day. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Not that you probably struggle with ADHD, but or ADD now. Doesn't invalidate what you're going through. Absolutely. Yeah, there's people fucking starving in Africa, but I really want a fucking ice cream right now. I don't want to eat all this fucking food. I'm not going to fucking Africa, I could be empathetic to people in Africa, but my shit could still suck. And this was awesome. There's a big thing between my therapist, social worker, and mom about whether Asperger's or just a general autism. It was terrible to go through. Well, the problem with autism is it is not nearly as cut and dry as something like schizophrenia or something, where you always have exactly the same kind of things, or not exactly, but like generally the same. People, I wholeheartedly believe in the phrase that if you've met one person with autism, you've met one person with autism. It varies. Everyone's different, and everyone has specific needs that you can't just slap Ritalin at and then it's fixed every time. I mean, not that ADD is like that either, but it's so much harder because it feels like you can get an autism diagnosis for any amount of pervasive developmental delay. And everybody has fucking delays, you know. In some places, some people fucking soar ahead. That's just life. That's everybody's different. People with autism just as unique as people who are normal and don't have that. I think everyone's fucking, you know, unique. You know, autism or not, but. Some doctors sure wish they could slap Ritalin at people. Oh, they sure fucking do. I mean, Exhibit A, the 90s, early 2000s. Literally everyone was being diagnosed with ADHD because none of the parents or teachers wanted to take any fucking accountability for being lazy. And so they're like, oh, the kid's doing bad in school? Oh, that's the kid's fault. Give him Ritalin. You can't read people's emotions. Yeah. It's tough. You know, but I mean, and a lot of times where there are shortcomings, there are superpowers. I wholeheartedly believe that. Escape the crazy because I'm the most normal person amongst the bunch. Because my family are absolute psychos. Well, I mean, like, are you going to believe that you're the absolute most normal person in your family? Or, you know, your friends who think that you're just boring and no one will ever date you? I'd probably venture to say it's somewhere in the middle. Like, you probably have issues, you know, you're probably not completely normal, but you're not fucking undateable, you know? I think that's something that you got to explore for yourself. But it's going to be harder for you because, you know, it's going to be harder for you than it is for most people. So you can't really, I mean, you can compare yourself to other people. You're going to. That's what we do as human beings. We just fucking, for the most part, can't escape it. Oops. But yeah, just do your best, man. Do your best to be on your own journey and be on your own spot, on your own path, while everybody else is on their own path. And, you know, you don't need to be caught up with anyone. As long as you're doing the things that you love and being around the people that you love, I think, you know, everything else will fall into place with careful help. It is good with therapists ones and try. Yeah, and honestly, I will like this always turns people off to it, but I remember hearing the statistic, the average person needs to try 3 to 5 therapists before finding the right one. But a lot of people only see one and then give up. A lot of people do it. I'm sure there's a lot of people in chat who've done that. But it's hard because therapy isn't like, psychology is so fucking new, and diagnosing psychological issues it's so case by case, and you need to find somebody who can work with you, you know, because there are going to be great fucking psychologists who are like top of the line, fucking, you know, most educated, saved 1 billion lives, but they could be the worst psychologist for you. It's the nature of it. My person's standards, I need to live up to my own. Then why is it so hard for me to just be my own therapist? Because if you're a fucking, like, how do I put this? If you've got a broken computer, you're not going to fix it unless you know, fucking, you know, either, like, the computer that is running that's broken can't fix itself. You know, it's broken. It's got shortcomings, right? So you might need a professional, or maybe you can teach yourself. But a lot of the time, it's easier to get a professional. You know, I think there's a lot that, you know, people go into this stuff and they go into psychology, and they're some of the most fucked up people of all time. You know, and they realize down the road that, like, they learn all this shit and they still have the same problems they did before. It's just now they're a little bit smarter, much more poor, much more broke. You are your own worst critic, yeah, unless you have a YouTube channel. You just go to the comments. You'll find way worse critics than you. I wish I had. Well, it sounds like this whole open-minded, closed-minded thing has been a construct that's been like perpetuated by your friends. I think it's much more complicated than that. If they're just like, "Oh, you're so closed-minded," like, you don't need to deal with that, man. Anyway, I do got to get going. But I do really, I really do like these topics and stuff. And yeah, I do urge everybody to please consider a therapist. It's so hard. You're kind of like a Buddhist in a sense. I kind of am, honestly. Speaking of which, great way to stop thinking, learn to meditate. I know it probably feels impossible, but it's not. It's just a lot of fucking boring, awful work. I'm glad. I really hope I can help anybody. You know, just anybody at all. Even if I spout fucking bullshit. If therapy in the morning, good luck. I hope it is a good therapy. As always, 8 or 80,000, because it's easier for our brains to differentiate two binary things. In my opinion, this might not be the case, but the reason why we're always just like, oh my god, it's either this or this, is because throw one more thing in the mix. Now it's so much more fucking complicated, right? So like, it's your brain trying to fucking compartmentalize and make it simple. Either it's the best case scenario or the worst case scenario, and it never fucking is. It's always something in the middle. It could be really leaning towards one or the other, or in some cases, it could be something worse than you ever thought possible, or better than you ever thought possible. All of this thinking is like, after like 80% of it is bullshit. It's not helping you at all. You're just spinning your fucking wheels. Yeah. I don't know. Would you be more of a supernatural Buddhist or more secular? Do you believe? I don't fucking know. I maybe supernatural Buddhist, but it's so vague. Like I don't really have a label to the things that I believe and don't believe. Yes, exactly. That's survival brain likes black and white. The human brain. My last thing I'm gonna leave you guys off with. Hello, Pigman. And this is something that Dr. K has said. Your brain is not designed to make you happy. Your brain is designed to make you survive. Your brain doesn't necessarily want to be happy. You know? It just wants to do what it needs to survive. You think about it like that. It starts to make more sense why we think so black and white. Why we judge. Why we, like, we're told so many times that, like, oh, judgment is wrong. But if we couldn't judge or didn't judge, we'd be getting fucking eaten by lions when we were, like, unga bunga cavemen. These things are designed for a purpose, Yeah. Consciousness is an electrical chemical of our brains. We can never escape that because we are our brains, and that's it. I don't believe that, but I used to believe that. I used to believe that very hard, but I've had my, I don't know, I guess I've had my experiences, and they're gonna be different from you. Shane Walker, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. All right, everyone go to bed. Get some sleep tonight because tomorrow is Monday, and you know what that means. Means it's time to jerk off and smoke weed all day like you did today. Bye.